Hey guys, this is your girl Kiba right here in Kiba's place, and today we're about to celebrate Diwali. Yeah, in my kitchen we celebrate Diwali. So yeah, it's Paratha day, it's bus up shot day, whatever you want to call it. We're making bus up shot today. Guys, I have a few things that you need to see. We're making bus up shot, making potato and chana. You're definitely gonna need a few things. I have me flour, I have sugar, I have baking powder, salt, water, oil, and that's for the paratha. And then I have chana and potato. Some seasoning. You're gonna need garlic, you're gonna need curry, you're gonna need extra butter, you're gonna need oil, you name it, you're gonna need it. So come with me, join me, and see what's happening under the hood.
Baby food finished.
Okay, I come in.
I have 6 cups of flour. That's 2 pounds of flour. I have a tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, and I have a teaspoon of salt. And I'm gonna mix that all together. And I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that up. I have 2.5 cups of water right here. We're gonna see how much this takes, because you know how we just do ginger and that, we just wing it. So I've never actually measured the water until today. And I need flour for bus up shot, very, very soft. So use all of that water. Yes, you want it to be that soft. I'm using all-purpose flour. Alright, you want it to be sticky like that, and you want to take some oil, and you want to base it with the oil. Yes, you're going to need a lot of oil. Paratha is one of those fatty things, and because you're using baking powder, it doesn't need to rest a lot. But yeah, so you need to base it with this oil. Make sure it's all over. Alright, and you're going to leave that to rest for about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and you come back to it. Alright, in the meantime, we're going to work on the potato and chana. Put some oil in there, about a pot spoon and a half. Because now you're going to make the potato and chana. So I have 3 medium potatoes and a tin of chana. Yeah, you're making paratha. It's a lot of work, and you're not trying to boost chana today. Not me anyway. I ain't trying to do that. But yes, so you want some seasoning. And if you didn't see my seasoning video, go back. We pretty much use seasoning for everything. I have 3 cloves of garlic grated, and then you want the trio. I have a teaspoon of turmeric in here. Yes, turmeric, not saffron. I think I clean up the misnotion with turmeric and saffron. So this is jeera or cumin, depending on where you come from. You want about a tablespoon of that. It's not a lot of chana and potatoes, so that's it. And then you need the curry, because the curry and curry from Chief is Trinidad's very own curry. Yeah, you want 2 tablespoons of that in there. And you want to I kind of make a paste with it, so I put a little bit of water. And if you want pepper sauce, because you know curry and pepper kind of just go, but curry itself is very, very spicy, so you technically don't need to add until you're ready to take it. Alright, so I'm gonna bring you all as close as possible, and we're gonna fry the curry in the oil. Yes, if it's a chunky like that, I don't know what you're making, but yes. And this is to immerse all the flavor out of the curry. It's called burning the curry. So I'm sure if you saw me make crab and dumpling, I did this very same technique. Yes, we do this technique for potato and chana. We do it for curry chicken as well. Same technique. Alright, and the first thing that you want to add is the potatoes. So, you know it's good when you start making all those holes. And you know what the Trini does say? If you didn't burn the curry, you'll get a belly walk. Grew up learning that. Don't necessarily believe that is true, but hey. So you want to coat all of the potato and chana in this curry. So you're kind of frying up the potato and chana in the curry. Yes, smells absolutely amazing in here. Yeah, put a little bit of water. I have boiling water, remember I have. And you cover that down, and that's the end of Solomon Agundi. Yep, you cover that down. Alright guys, so now we go back to the paratha because it's time to roll out. So you sprinkle a little bit of flour just so that your stuff don't stick. And this is the way I learned to make this. You're gonna need that oil. Oil is your friend, and that's why my mother is not the biggest fan of paratha. But she said it's just too full of all the fattening stuff that you could. So you're using the oil that's inside of the bowl. But if you don't have enough, all right. So my tower, baking stone, for those of you who don't know, is actually very, very small. So I cannot make very large tower. And yes, I used to work in a roti shop. One of my first job was in a roti shop. So this is how I was taught to make roti. Yes, yes, yes. So let's check on our chana and potato, because now you need to season it up. So let's see if it's boiling, and I'm sure it is. Yes, it is really boiling. And now you add things like salt and pepper and a scotch bonnet. So yes, I know a lot of people like to put onion in there. I don't like onion like that in my curry, but go ahead, So we're putting a tablespoon of salt in there. Because all my seasoning was grind up together, I don't really have to worry about all that extra stuff like added shadow benny and them kind of thing. However, I like a nice piece of thyme. Yes, I like a nice piece of thyme and some shadow benny. So no curry happens in my house without thyme. Big thyme, small thyme, whatever thyme. Cover that back down. Turn it down to simmer. Alright, so for most people, this is an integral part of making paratha bus-up shot. Whichever you want to call it. I have 1 stick of butter. And I'm going to add to that some oil. I'm going to do like 1/2 cup of oil. Alright, I'll wing it here because you know how we just do it. And you're going to mash up the butter and the oil. If you have shortening, you add shortening. If you have ghee, which ghee is for people with money, you understand? Because butter and shortening does the very same thing that ghee do. Ghee is actually the separation, and they sift out the clarified part, and that's how you get ghee. Ghee is very expensive, and it's COVID. So, you know, if you can make your own mixture of, this is my version of ghee. Yes, because when you're working in a business, ain't nobody using ghee. Ghee is for them rich people with money who want to keep the roti very authentic. Saying, yeah, we use ghee. Alright, so unless I have a promotion for ghee, it's butter and oil, or shortening and butter. So this is it. So this is your integral part of, I might move a little bit fast, make sure your hand has enough oil on it. You want to press and push out the flour. Sprinkle loose flour. Put the butter and, because this is the layer that gives it the silkiness. So that's what ghee does. It gives it a silkiness. This is the layer. And you want to sprinkle some flour lightly on it, not too much, just to spread out the butter when it's rolling out. And you roll that into a cylindrical motion. Then you tuck the back into and you press down on the top. Mine might be a little bit sloppy, but remember, I used to do this in a business, so I move kind of fast. Sprinkle flour all around, slice on the middle, and rolled like a cockset all the way to the next end. Tuck the bottom piece into the back and press down. Let's do that one more time. All right. Sprinkle flour, slice on the middle to an end, roll one end all the way around in a cockset motion, and tuck the last piece into the bottom and press down the top. All right. Guys, if you ain't get this, the amount of time it's going to be done, something is wrong. All right. So this is how you initially make paratha. Tuck and push. Yes. Alright, when I'm done, we'll come back and we'll start on the stove. Alright, so I have my potato and channa in the back, and I'm about to start rolling some roti. The tower is on. So we're gonna start with the first roti that you roll out, because you want to get the rest of the roti all rested and nice. You're gonna need a rolling pin. Yes, you're gonna need a rolling pin, and you're gonna need These are 2 dabbler, and I work with mine all the way from Trinidad because I don't know again out here. This is the US of A. Yes, and you want to make sure you have enough flour. I don't have enough space, but remember, my stuff is small. Alright, so I'm well on my way. Towel is nice and hot. Remember to press down in a circular motion. You can flip and flour on the next side. And roll out, pushing out from every angle. You want to form a circular motion. And yeah. So you want a nice circular motion. Push from the middle to the end. Roll the ends out because the heat on the tower is in the middle. Put a little bit of oil. Make sure your tower is nice and hot. And spread. Push all the way out on the tower. Ooh, it's nice and hot. And clean your tower periodically so that your roti cooks very nicely. Put a little bit of oil. Allow it to cook on that side. And flip. Of course. Don't worry if it bursts. It's bust up shut anyway. Yes. If it rises, that means it's cooking. Don't get scared. Alright, let's check this bad boy in the back here. It should be done. Yes. So the potato is smushy, smushy. Yes. I'll turn this off. Flip my tower. You can't do both. Don't lift it up in the middle so that it cooks. The end cooks because the heat is in the middle. And you can bust it up now. Alright. There we go. Bust up shoot. Guys, lovely. We're about to eat some curry. Alright, you see she with your plate? Let me get my plate. So yeah, we got paratha. I got potato channa. Like I told you we was making. So Vanessa, tell the people about this now. All they're doing is eating.
It tasting good, you all. Follow these instructions that tea, cause this is good. This is good here, people.
Alright, so guys, join us next time. Right here in Kiba's place. This is Kiba's place. Paratha, potato and channa. Talk to you next time. Join us right here. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.